Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah.
He kind of looks like Derek Carr. This is jersey. At first, that's why I started laughing. I thought it was Derek Carr.
Like
Hey,
Derek
Brad, is
Carr's
that his
brother.
brother? I thought it was your brother.
It does look like his brother.
I was like, John plays with the Raiders.
I was like, man,
For those of you who don't know, um,
uh,
Aidan O'Connell's a dead ringer for Big Boss's brother.
you got to get a picture of my brother, and they don't. Yeah, it's a pretty good comparison. I mean, this guy's his face is chubbier. My brother, he's slimmed down a lot. So.
He's got the same mustache,
Yeah, that mustache, bro. It's a mustache.
super mustache. Yeah,
and he's a Raider fan, so he's got the Raider gear.
And my brother has a Derek Carr jersey that I gifted to him 1 year for Christmas. So yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Right
he has a number 4 Derek Carr jersey.
So Brian, who is this guy? I never heard of him.
Aidan O'Connell, if I'm not mistaken, out of Penn State. Oh no, I think he was Purdue. He's a Boilermaker, if I'm not mistaken. He's obviously not one of the top quarterbacks that was taken in the last draft. I mean, last draft was not a big, heavy quarterback draft. The one that's upcoming in 2024,
Yeah.
more like a receivers, DBs, defensive linemen type of draft.
So very low expectations for him.
Very low expectations. Obviously, he needed something to. Obviously, they signed Jimmy Garoppolo for a reason. I mean, they thought Jimmy Garoppolo was going to be the guy who was going to carry them through the season, but Garoppolo's injured. He's injured all the time. He just had recent back injury now, so this is your future for the moment. They're trying to test out the waters and see what he's going to do. I like the move because it's like you draft a guy, you want to figure out if he's going to be a backup in the NFL or if he's going to be your franchise quarterback. And like I said, he got his head beat in sadly by the Chargers. I mean, they're just having their way with him. But he was competitive. So I'll give him that. I mean, to play quarterback in NFL, you got to have a lot of heart. You got to be a little crazy. I think I would have made a good quarterback in NFL. But you got to have a lot of heart, and especially you got to right the ship. I mean, obviously, huge, big move with switching out coaches. They keep talking about how the locker room is a lot more. They're not walking on eggshells, not walking on glass. Like kind of like the quote from Hunter Renfro. Yeah. That's a forgotten guy too. I mean, he's a really good slot receiver. He was obviously practically. I mean, Lawrence's go-to guy in Clemson back when they played in Clemson together with ETN. So they didn't trade, and that's the other thing. They didn't trade Renfro. I was hoping they did. They did trade him so I could kind of scoop him up, but they didn't do it. So I mean, you might want to keep an eye on Hunter Renfro, and see if there's production. But for this week, the word is that Josh Jacobs is going to be feasting. But we'll see about this young man. Nothing but the best, obviously.
Yeah. We talked about the Cowboys. I mean, the Raiders are, despite their lack of success, they're still a big franchise. I mean, this is a big opportunity for them.
Yeah,
that's a big feather in your cap to be the starting quarterback for the Raiders. What do you think, DG?
Yeah, you know what? Unfortunately, I never heard of this guy, but my train of thought was like, okay, why don't the Raiders pick up somebody who's available? Maybe like Carson Wentz, who's still, he could sling the ball, But I get it, it's a process. They probably want to check this guy out. He's obviously there for a purpose. So let's see how it goes. If Jacobs is gonna, give me those points this weekend, I'll take it, brother.
I think they gotta get Adams back on track too. Up on Monday night, but I think it was a little bit of mental wear and tear on him as well. I think if Devontae Adams was there mentally at that game, he would have caught that ball. It was a 3rd and 4, and he dropped it. And so they're obviously trying to right the ship. I mean, if they make the playoffs, great. Anything could happen. The AFC is so stacked this year, which I don't think they are, but they gotta start somewhere. So I mean, they're a lot better than other teams in the league right now at the moment. They have talent. It's just they gotta get the program, the band back together. Let's get it going. Yeah,
for sure.